I just did a 3-minute gap session, and the last shot that you saw of the food was in slow-mo, so my camera was still in the slow-mo mode, and I ended up making a 3-minute gap session in slow-mo. What is up, everyone? I don't care. Well, I mean, I do care. I love my followers. Apology on behalf of my Japanese ancestors. I don't have one, but I was referring to that one video. If you haven't seen, I'll try putting it somewhere in this vlog. But anyways, one sec. Please use my code for Hustlers Only. Code Insane10 for more discount. They already have a sale going on. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but use my code. The money comes to me, okay? Anyways, I wanted to do this vlog. Not gonna lie, I never want to do a vlog, but I just thought maybe why not? Maybe there is some loyal fan out there waiting for my vlogs, and so here I am riding like a hurricane. I don't know what was the song. I was in the mood to act goofy today, and hence the very pretentious vlog. This is not who I am, but we're gonna roll with it. Anyways, so we are currently bulking. We are mostly always bulking, and we suck at bulking. And currently, let me check if it's fucking recording. Oh yeah, recording. So the sound, it comes from the phone, and the picture comes from the camera. This is something I have explained before, but decided to explain it again. But anyways, we are on a bulk, and I recently met this guy at the gym, and he was roughly the same height as me. And he looked slightly more developed than me, and it just made sense that he weighs more than me. And so I approached him and I'm like, how much do you weigh? And he's like, 69 kilograms. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good weight. I want to be 69 kilograms. So currently I am like 63.78 probably, because today I did my weight and I was 64. Without the shoes, I had my socks on, which are pretty heavy because it's winters. I like thick socks. And I was wearing my sweatpants, which are also thick, and I was wearing a tank top. So that should at least be 300 grams, right? So anyways, this guy, he tells me that I also struggle with gaining, and I just had to use a gainer shake. And I'm like, aren't gainer shakes bad? Because this is something I have heard every good influencer talk about. And this is something I've actually told people that do not buy a gainer shake, because it's essentially just additional sugar and carb content, and it's just gonna make you fat. But that guy struggled with keeping up a diet because he does not live with his family, and I do live with my family, and I do eat enough, but it's still somehow not enough for me to gain weight. And now, as a drastic step, I took his advice and I got myself this. It's still packaged. I have to unpackage this, and we're gonna see if it's like a 10 tub or it's like a packet. I hope it's a tub. But this is a muscle tech mass gainer, and currently we are at 63.7, let's say, and I wanna get to at least 65-ish. I would say 66, and then I'm gonna start cutting down again. And then once I am at a good body fat percentage, I'm gonna go bulk again. And I'm not sure how slow, fast this process is gonna be, but we are gonna do it. But anyways, let's unbox this. Okay, now my room is pretty small, so I had to switch rooms. We are now in the living room. But anyways, let's unbox this with a butter knife. Must have revenge. 1, 2, 3. And it is not a tub, it is a pack it. So this is what it looks like. And now you can see that it is like per serving is like 203.50 calories. It's how much? 80 grams of protein and 5 gram creatine. So I won't be taking the other creatine that I do have. I'm gonna give it to my brother and some vitamins and minerals. Uh, but of course, we're gonna start light. I'm not gonna consume a full serving of this. So instead of taking a full serving, I'll take half serving. So that would be still 1,000 plus calories, but 40 grams of protein. So that should definitely help me a lot with the gaining. But there's a big chance I might not even take a full scoop, because when you're bulking and you want to keep it, you know what, I just like playing with this light. And because I was saying, because when you're bulking, you don't want to make a big jump suddenly. You want to take tiny steps, because if you take a more drastic approach, whether it's cutting or bulking, it just never ends well. If you're cutting, you might lose a lot of energy and a muscle. If you're bulking, you might add up a lot of fat to yourself. And hence, I would want to go for like a 400, 500 plus calorie surplus. Maybe I would cut off some extra things from my current diet, because a lot of calories will be coming from this bad boy. But anyways, this is gonna be a big step in my lifting career. I really look forward to looking bigger and stronger. I hope that I can bench 100 kilos soon. But as of today, it is Wednesday, December 18th, and I'm not sure when I'm gonna complete this vlog, because ideally I want to go on the car to the gym on the day of this vlog. And currently the car is at the workshop for like it's gonna take like 2 days maybe. But and yeah, of course I'm gonna go late at night at 2 3 a.m, so there's no one at the gym, so I can record easily. And thus the need of the car, because it can get pretty cold at 2 3 a.m if I go on a bike. But anyways, I'm just gonna stop yapping at this point. I am actually clogged in at work. I'm just gonna go check back on work, and I'm just gonna continue the vlog on the day I just vlog it. Guys, I seem to have made a terrible mistake. So I looked up the nutrition facts label thingy, and turns out the 2350 calories are coming from 6 scoops. That is why, like, we were getting 80 grams of protein. And now, if you divide it into, like, if you go down to 1 scoop, that's like, I don't know, like 400-ish calories per scoop, and just 13.6667 grams protein. That's insultingly low. So I mean, what's done is done. It's purchased, and now I'll have to consume it, which means I will now be taking 1.5 scoop of mass gainer protein, and it's gonna give me like 587.5 calories and just 20 grams of protein. So that's money wasted, but I guess it wasn't as expensive as the normal shakes are. So let's just get this over with. I'll keep you posted on how it's affecting my performance at the gym. But I'll definitely need to eat more in addition to the gainer, because if I am hitting a higher calorie goal, I would just not be hitting my protein goal, thanks to this weird calorie to protein ratio in this stupid gainer. I'm so dumb. The next day. It's gotta be a coincidence that every time I am vlogging, I just happen to be wearing this shirt. But anyways, it is the next day. Currently it's like 11ish, and I'm about to have some chicken that is being grilled right now as we speak, and I have to go and flip it after a few minutes. But today will be a shoulders and biceps day. I feel like every time I'm vlogging, it's either chest and shoulders, no, chest and triceps, or shoulders and biceps. So it's shoulders and biceps. I have some laundry in the background that I need to fold, and none of it is some gym wear. I'm gonna try finding something sexy. for today's vlog, but there's a big chance I'd just be wearing a half sleeves compression t-shirt because that's the only thing I could find. Unfortunately, all of my tank tops are dirty and they need to be washed. So, see you at the gym or somewhere in between. I don't know what I will be vlogging. I suck at this, but thank you for watching. And if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe this video and invite your friends. And if you are uh, uh, a, a returning customer, thank you for shopping. I just did a 3 minute gap session, and the last shot that you saw of the food was in slow mo. So my camera was still in the slow mo mode, and I ended up making a 3 minute gap session in slow mo. And I don't think it even records the audio, so obviously that was useless. That footage, I obviously already deleted it. But anyways, I was talking about the. Oh my god, I'm literally mad right now because I'll have to talk about unnecessary shit again. But anyways, the ride here was pretty cold. I came on a car and the steering wheel was pretty cold, and I turned the heating on, and now the air coming out of the vents, it's cold, and I'm like, okay, maybe it will take some time settling in. And now the commute from my house to the gym is like 10 minutes, maybe even less, because it was pretty late and the roads didn't have any traffic. So eventually I'm like, okay, it should get warm now, otherwise I can just turn it off, because essentially it's just giving me colder air. So now the gust of air I'm feeling is cold, but if I press my hand against the vent, it's warm. What is that? But anyways, yeah, my hands are still cold. And before I was talking about what I'm gonna wear to the gym, and I'm wearing this top. I have a really love-hate relationship with this top because this is like the first top I ever purchased. It has a weird fitting. It is like loose. It is like small or not, and also it just somehow it's never perfectly sitting on me. Like one side is slightly off always, especially if I'm doing some back posing. The strap would be left and right, and it just triggers my OCD. But anyways, I was then talking about the importance of warm up. Now, let me change the angle. It's getting boring for you guys. So now I was talking about the importance of warm up. Now the problem is that usually in, let's say, summers, you do some normal warm up. Even if you don't do a warm up, if you start with like a lighter weight and then you progress your way to your working set, that's fine in most cases. But in winters it's kind of serious because your joints are cold, they could be cold, and when that is the case, you just need to warm up yourself. And warming up is not like a set amount of exercises you're going to do. Like, I am going to do 40 seconds of jumping jacks, I'm going to do 2 rotator cuffs exercises, and my warm up is complete. No, in winters, warm up would mean that your body is warmed up, actually warmed up, not cold. My hands right now are cold. So let me add one more thing. If you're someone like me who wants to lift the heaviest weights, who wants to progress in gym, because if you want to progress, you really just have to pick the heaviest dumbbells possible. um, so in such a case, you just really need the warm up, and that is why I'm gonna do my warm up. But also, one more thing. I don't know how many of you guys follow me on Instagram, but recently I was again a shoulders and biceps day. It was the last shoulders and biceps day, and I had something happen to my head, and the whole world started spinning, and I had to quit my workout, and I just came home. So I'm taking it easy this week, just for fun, just for relaxing. There's nothing seriously wrong with me. I mean, I'm just gonna take it light. So today the goal is to lift the weights that are moderate weight, not too light, not as heavy that I would require spotter. So just any weight that I can easily manage myself. and I'm gonna squeeze as many reps out of it as not humanly, as possible. Because I ain't human, I'm a superhuman. Okay, we have a small problem. Now, this is all the light we have. Currently, most of the lights are off at the gym because this is off hours. It's pretty late. And now, the problem with this setup is that I'm too far from the weight rack. But good for us that I'm only picking lighter weights today. So let's jump into the first set. I don't think I want to do any more warm up. Like, pick, you know what? Let's just do one warm up. Let's pick 14s or 15s in our case. Now the thing about warm-up sets is you never want to do more than six. So for example, if it's a weight that's really light, maybe go for six reps. If it's like 60, 70% weight of your max sustainable weight, working set weight, you would want to go for max 4 reps. Nothing more than that because you would just be tiring yourself uh, for the first working set. But anyways, I feel like 20 might be too easy. So let's see if 20 is too easy. If I can get easy 12 reps, maybe I won't increase the weight. Otherwise, I would go for 22.5s. So let's start with 20. Truth be told, my hands are still so cold that when I was yanking the weight off the rack, there was some sort of pain in my knuckles. But anyways, we got 20s on the floor. Let's hit it. Easy. One, two, three. Full range of motion and always coming down slow. Five. So that was pretty easy. I got 12 reps and didn't even sweat. So maybe I'd up the weight 2.5s, meaning going 22.5 each. Again, I'm gonna try hitting like 12 reps. And again, there's this urge inside me that I wanna pick up heavier weights, but I've told myself I'm gonna go easy on myself this week. So I've put 20s aside because maybe the third set might be again with 20s, but going 22.5s again. Okay, so I got 10 reps if I counted right, but I had more in the tank. Oh my god, look at that treasure. I had more in the tank, but I just decided not to because again we are taking it light and because I want to do the next set again with 22.5 instead of 20 because I feel like with 20 I wasn't just getting enough stimulus. Know what I'm saying? Anyways, I think that's enough shoulder pressing recording. I am gonna jump into lateral raises. I mean, in the video, I will do one more set on shoulder press, and then we will go for. Rather, let's go for a biceps exercise because let the shoulders cool down. Biceps, shoulders, biceps, shoulders. Okay, so 3 sets of shoulder presses done. The third set, I got like 13 reps with 22.5, and again, I wanted to push myself to absolute failure, but again, taking it light, so did not. Anyways, today I have decided to go with incline bicep curls because this is an exercise that I don't do often, but it is a really good exercise, and let's do it for the clips. That's pretty much it from the vlog. I know I suck at vlogs, but I suppose given the no life where I am, this is the best I can provide you guys. But as soon as I have a more happening life and I um, you know get more comfortable in making these videos, I suppose we could get better. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm sorry that the vlog started off with a real goof energy, but really it's pretty late and I cannot be goofing around in the gym so late. No, society. Anyways, if you guys watched so far, if you guys like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and yeah, peace out. See you in the next one.